Well, hello and welcome to our first live of October. My name is Angel Chestnut and I am your Chief Joy, Creative Joy Cultivator. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about the truth about work life balance, why I share my own personal journey, and three proven strategies that I use to navigate this very real but sometimes overused term. If this is your first time here, I'm Angel Chestnut, certified professional life coach, pro photographer, cinematographer, and PR pro, based in Northern Virginia. If you're not following me on socials, hop on over to Instagram at Angel Chestnut Studio and on LinkedIn at Angel Chestnut. Disclosure, if you see any links that I may be mentioning in this episode or in that episode description, if you click on them and you decide to move forward with that product, I will get a small commission. And if you go to my shop, you're actually directly supporting my business. I just want to greet you again and say hello. And I'm so happy to be here. It's October, fall is finally kicking in, and it is officially cozy. Ooh, I have forgotten what a Hygge. Now, y'all will be hearing this term a lot. It looks like Hygge, but it is basically embracing the art of coziness, whether it be in your decor, your life, your relationships, the people you decide to have around you. Is all about comfort and coziness. Without further ado, let's get into this episode. It may seem like I got it all figured out to people who know me in real life, but I'm absolutely not. Just like today, we're a little bit late because I had not worked out any kinks. I have taken on a different project, a 90 days. It is something that's going to help me reach a financial goal, and it is throwing me all the way off, and it was hard to get started. So I am really leaning into my very, very defined role in helping others design the life that they love and leaning into the joy of it all. We have enough acrimony and foolishness in the world, and this is not just something that I am presenting to you all as a marketing tool. It is life. I will share some really real stories that happened over the course of the last few years, and leaning into creative joy is what helped pull me through. So I really just want to re-emphasize and double down on this is my passion to help you develop a blueprint so you can design a life you love. It's not far-fetched, but it does involve some planning, some strategic maneuvering, and you can get it done. Now, like I said, it seems like I got it all figured out, but there have been times when work has completely taken over and it's really difficult to get that hard stop and leave room for self-care and personal time. On the flip side, there have been moments where I prioritize my personal life only to feel like I need to get going again on the work side because it's piling up. One of the biggest challenges I have faced is setting those boundaries. And as somebody passionate about what I do, I really easily let work seep into every corner of my life. And I've learned that you got to set clear boundaries. You've got to have some hard stops and you've got to get a routine. I come from 20 years in the United States Marine Corps and I really thrive on routines. I'm an avid planner. I create every plan with my paper planner. I love my digital tools, but your girl is a certified paper muse. I don't know if you can see this. This will be coming up in my shop. I will be having this available for the memberships I'm going to be mentioning later. I'm going to get into the three strategies that have really been helping me. Now, these aren't an all-inclusive list. I have other things, but these are the three, very consistent all throughout 2024, and some aspect of it has been in effect for a really long time. The first strategy, and this thing better work. I'm going to be hot. Last time, it was a hot mess. So once again, I'm leaning into our Creative Joy series for the month of October, and we're going to be talking about different things. A little bit about myself, shameless plug. And we're going to get into in this episode, like I said, my personal journey and then three strategies that work and for three strategies for you to choose if you're not using them. And if you are using them, go ahead and drop us a comment in the section below and let us know how you are implementing them. And if you have some to add, please do so in that comment. I start the week off with Mindful Mondays. Do I have a separate one for Mindful Mondays? Okay, this is a recap. We ain't going to show you yet. Mindful Mondays. Now, I blog around these concepts as well, and it's really keeping me honest. Mindful Mondays involves me. Mindful Mondays and just starting my day mindfully is an everyday thing. I use an app for productivity called the Groove app, and I get up and I log on with my virtual coworkers and I get my day going. And it typically involves AM self care. After I make the bed, get myself together, I may do that afterwards, but I involve meditation. I like to use the Balance app, and it has all kinds of stuff on there. I've had this app almost 2 years, and I'm really just leaning into it in 2024. All kinds of stuff. They even have a Pomodoro timer. Yes, 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 please. So I really just want to touch on these things: AM self care, admin review, and that involves me looking um, going to my notebook and brainstorming any tasks that I need, especially at the top of the week, and then sprinkling those tasks throughout my planner, and then I review it. Because I found that when I don't go back and look back at my planner, I don't always take care of things, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm easily distracted. Okay. So I start my day off and then I set my intentions and I ensure that I have a balance of work and personal activities. I've touched on them a little bit more, so I'm gonna go back a little bit before, so I'm gonna go back. These are apps that I have found very useful in getting me going and holding me accountable to sticking to it. The Balance app, you can find it in the App Store if you're an iOS device holder, or if you are a Android, going over to Google Play. What I love about the Balance app, I am not an affiliate. The Balance app gives you, or it was giving, a 1 year trial. Now, last year when I was on the trial, I wasn't really using it. Once I started leaning in towards the last quarter of last year, I decided to become a paid member, and I am leaning into trying to do it every day, something on there. Right now, the Balance app is going for some white noise just to kind of give me a little distance between me and the housemates. The next app that I mentioned it before is the Groove app. It is a virtual co-working community, and at first I was a little bit leery. I wanted the accountability, but there are days when my need for peopling, that's when this extroverted introvert, the introverting is extroverting, and I don't want to be bothered. Sometimes I'll look and I'll be part of a morning group that I have RSVP'd to. And if I see new folks in there, it's no offense, but I don't feel like going into introducing. I just want to get to work. These people, I've been grooving with them now since July. So everybody's pretty used to everybody. Like most of the time, I don't have my camera on. I don't want to give the people a jump scare, but also sometimes I don't want to be bothered. Like this morning, I woke up right as it was starting. No camera on for me. And it may take a couple of grooves just to get going. Now, when I have to leave for work, I don't do the Groove app, but I still stick to the morning routine. I just found that it helps me just start my day off right and put me in the right mindset, because who feels like leaving the house and going to work? I don't. I'm too old for this. It's necessity, but I don't necessarily like it. The next thing I wanted to talk about is Whimsy Wednesdays. And that's why I'm here with you guys. Sometimes I'm talking about Wanderlust Wednesdays, and we're talking about travel. And I may be dropping some nuggets that I may not have covered in the Mindful Monday. It may be Wednesday Wisdom, and I just impart my little knowledge about whatever the topic is at hand. So midweek, I indulge in something whimsical and fun. All right. So I don't have them here, but I just had me some sugar cookies. I'm going to go outside and nature bathe. I may play in the leaves. I would play in the leaves more because that is connection to my childhood memories. I had a park right across the street, and some of it was kind of lonely because I was missing my brothers, but though it was maple trees, and just that smell of maple leaves. Fall is officially here. But some of y'all with your dogs. I had a Yorkie for 15 years. So I know you love your pets, but some of y'all don't like to clean up behind your pets as much as you love them, and I can't stand that. So I don't know what's in those leaves. So you will not catch me rolling around in leaves between them peeing in there and doing whatever. No. So I definitely try to indulge in some outdoor activities, but when I am not combining it with this next thing, and that is cafe cozy journaling or planning or whatever. Sometimes I do my grooves from a cafe. I try to be local. The name brand ones just don't have that same feel as your local cafe. Like some cafes that I go to, they know me, they know my favorite drinks, they put a little extra in there, they give me a little something, and it's just a nice touch. So the next thing is a solo travel adventure. Now it's killing me not to have traveled the way I did last year, but it's okay because that bill is why I'm doing what I'm doing with this external job here. But that's okay. Sometimes you can solo travel around the city and pick three places or one place that you've never seen before, and it's all good. The next thing I do is I sometimes journal outside, and I just may be outside observing what's going on, but I'm journaling and or playing in my planner or laying down some stickers, and it just gives it an extra little touch, and it's fun. Take a little sip of my tea here. I've got some unsweetened. No, I lied. No, it is unsweetened. I just put some lemon in it, lemon and ginger. And I have this portable kettle. It heats up to 212. I found that that's just too hot. Like I have to wait like a half hour for it to cool off enough to drink it. No, you did not get this stuff on my paper. So sometimes I just journal, like I said, and I'll pick a pretty setting and combine the journaling with people watching. And because I'm Gen X and I'm Gen X petty, I might be talking about somebody that I may be seeing, especially if they're looking at me. If you're looking at me, I'm probably looking back at you. Just saying. So, Mindful Mondays, Whimsy Wednesdays, and this next one, Self-Care Saturdays. When I started my whole blogging, I really leaned into the Self-Care Saturdays the last few years, and now I just incorporate all of these topics. And today's topics is actually going to be tomorrow's post about I'm going to do a blogging Tell the Truth Thursdays series. And it's going to cover personal, professional, business, and whatever else is on my mind. Because sometimes you just need some real talk. And that's why you need to be joining my memberships, which is Gen X Centric. I'm going to jump ahead here for my shameless plug. And it's called Gen X Salon. And then Gen X Salon, it is Gen X Centric. And it's basically mature, grown-ass women who have something to say. You don't have to be Gen X, but you do need to be grown because we're going to be talking about grown people stuff in here. And you may not be able to relate to it, so this group may not be for you. Our forecast, we're going to be talking about menopause. Menopause is a natural part of life. I don't know why you're shrouded in all this damn mystery. Having a grip on this helps everybody. Trust. And for the partners of folks who are in menopause, if they are in, for the male partners, the man version of it, with your wide hips, yeah, y'all need to have a discussion about that. Men just look different these days between all of the xenoestrogens, the plastics, the Wi-Fi's, the microwaving. Child, when I was growing up, you just did not see the way these men are looking now. But when you travel, they're not looking like that. It's here. It's the food supply, it's the acrimony, it's the negative energy. All of those things round up to what you look like. My other membership I am going to talk about is I just love the scrapbook. I hate that word. The memory keeping is very important for your ancestry journey. You want people to be able to find you. And it's just one wonderful way of looking back at memories and passing information on. I did not know my granddaughter was reading her books or mine. So even my son, I didn't know he was doing that. So they love it. They may not tell you they love it, but they do. And a lot of work goes into it, but I'm really going to be doubling down on the practical ways. It's called Elements of Style, how to get your pictures printed and in these memory albums simply but beautifully. Later on, we're going to be talking about this because I got to show my favorite things. I got a new commercial for y'all. I can't wait to show up. But anyway, in my newsletter, I'm launching that bad boy tomorrow. It's already written. I just need to send it out. To my 13 subscribers, I love y'all. I'm trying to get to 100. I'm going to need y'all to sign up. I was having issues with my link on my page, and I need y'all to let me know if it's working. When you log onto my website, you'll get a pop-up, sign up. Google did an update, messed my links up. I thought I fixed it, and I don't think it's working. So help a girl out. So anyway, Mindful Mondays, Whimsy Wednesdays, Wanderlust Wednesdays, or Wednesday wisdom, depending on what mood I'm in that day, will dominate what I do. But it's always something I want to do with fun. Now, in conclusion, work-life balance, it is an ongoing journey. Achieving work-life balance is not a destination, but a continuous journey, and is about being honest with yourself, myself, yourself, about needs and making adjustments as necessary. There will be days when balance tips more towards work, and that's okay. And others, when personal life takes precedence, that's okay too, because sometimes you need to do that. In the ideal world, you do both, you walk and chew gum at the same time. So don't trip about it if sometimes you may have to postpone your self-care day and it ain't Saturday, it's another day. Work with it, but make sure you make it happen. Now, without further ado, we gotta get back to my favorite thing they add. I told y'all I'm Gen X petty. I'm Gen X. I got some great things about me as well. Like, for instance, my adult child, I don't think he's ever bought a bulk pack of Bounty paper towels or Charmin, the good kind, in his life. Why? And I can't wait to get my house back. My garage, he just went shopping in my garage. During the pandemic, I know for a fact he did not buy those things during the pandemic, because mother, everywhere she saw those key items, I picked them up and I shared them with the kids. So that's how we do that. So this is my brand new one. Y'all have seen my peopling one. You've seen my I'm not the bigger person, but have you seen my Philly Joan one? Oh man, I forgot to kill my slide. So hold on, let me remove that from the stage and we're gonna play my ad again. Y'all just gonna be with me as I build this plane as I fly it. This was supposed to be a whole screener. I think I did this in my phone. That's why it's vertical, but that's okay. You see it. It is my Philly John. We have got holidays coming up. I'm leaning into the Philly John product line because I am a Philly John. So all of my fellow Philadelphians out there, or those who love us, go on over to the shop and peruse the variety of Philly John products. We have tumblers, t-shirts, sweatshirts. I'm raising the prices. My granddaughter said my prices are too low, so I'm following her. So y'all better get in there, because when I finally get around to it, those prices are going up significantly. And last but not least, let's do this. This last piece I think is very important. I wanted to thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out here in our episode about balance, the work-life balance challenge, and considering signing up for our newsletter, subscribing to our channel. And if you did love the content that I provided, please go ahead and like, comment, and share. Let us know what you would like to see. And if you would like to support the channel, we do have a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. It'll take you to a page where you can donate starting at $5, Buy Me a Coffee, on up to whatever you like, and you can do it on a one-time basis or it's continuous. If you love paper crafting, memory keeping, or graphic tees with a Gen X snarky vibe, head on over to my shop, and it's constantly being updated and evolving with our flavor, showing love to our passions and a dose of healthy, imperfect authenticity. Thanks for tuning into our video, and if you appreciated this again, go ahead and drop us a like and comment. It really will help us grow and show the algorithm that I'm presenting information to you that is valuable. And it's going to also, if you subscribe and follow along, it's going to help me grow my dream of crafty creators who love to DIY, travel on a budget, paper craft, all the things with a snarky Gen X vibe. Again, my name is Angel Chestnut, and thank you for watching. Until next time. Okay, so that didn't go as smoothly as I wanted to. Let me disconnect that. And again, thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and play the outro now. And I'll see you next week. Hopefully I start on time. I can't promise you anything though.